One small piece of colored cardboard can completely change a football match. It can save a team, destroy a comeback, or even end a player's night in just seconds. Most people only know the yellow and red cards, but football has a much bigger story than that. Let's start with the most common one, the yellow card. Think of it as football's official warning. The referee doesn't send you off immediately. Instead, this card tells you to calm down before things get worse. Players usually receive one for reckless tackles, delaying the game, arguing with the referee, or showing unsporting behavior. But don't let the word warning fool you. One careless decision can completely change the rest of your match. Once you're booked, every challenge becomes much more dangerous because one more yellow and you're no longer just warned. And that's where football becomes completely different. So, what exactly happens when the referee pulls out the red card? Unlike the yellow card, a red card doesn't come with a second chance. Once it's shown, your match is over. The referee immediately sends the player off, and they cannot return for the rest of the game. And that's not the only punishment. Their team must continue playing with just 10 players. Playing a man down may not sound like much, but at the highest level, it can completely change the outcome of a match. So what actually earns a player a straight red card? Usually it's for dangerous tackles, violent behavior, or stopping an obvious goal with an illegal foul. One serious mistake and your team pays the price for the rest of the game. But here's where many fans get confused. Getting 2 yellow cards isn't exactly the same as receiving one straight red. A direct red card and a second yellow card both send a player off, but they're not exactly the same thing. A second yellow simply means the player ignored the referee's first warning. Once that second yellow appears, the referee immediately reaches for the red. The result is exactly the same. The player leaves the field and the team finishes with 10 players. The only difference is how the referee reached that decision. And now, let's talk about the card that almost changed football forever. Believe it or not, football almost introduced a brand new card. Not yellow, not red, but blue. The idea was simple. Instead of sending a player off completely, the referee could temporarily remove them from the match. The player would spend 10 minutes off the field before being allowed to return. This system is often called the sin bin, and it's already used in a few other sports. But here's the important part. You won't see blue cards in regular FIFA matches. It was only discussed and tested in limited competitions, not adopted as part of the standard laws of the game. Still, the idea sparked one of football's biggest rule debates in recent years. And surprisingly, there was another unusual card that rewarded players instead of punishing them. Unlike every other card, the green card wasn't designed to punish players. It was created to reward them. The idea was simple: reward honesty, respect, and great sportsmanship instead of only focusing on mistakes. For example, helping an injured opponent or showing exceptional fair play. It's a great idea, but just like the blue card, you won't see it in official FIFA matches. So today, only 2 cards officially control almost every football match on the planet. The yellow card as a warning and the red card as the final decision. But before we finish, let's see which players have collected the most cards at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. These are the players who have spent the tournament walking the closest line between discipline and disaster. Let's begin with the yellow cards. Right now, 3 players are tied at the top with 2 yellow cards each. Ahmed Fathi of Qatar is one of them, picking up 2 yellow cards during the tournament till now. Portugal's Bernardo Silva is also tied with 2 yellow cards after several intense matches. And Brazil's Casemiro completes the list with 2 yellow cards of his own. Now let's move to the red cards, where every single mistake came at a massive cost. Uruguay's Agustin Canobio is among the players currently sitting on 1 red card. Qatar's Asim Medibo also received a red card after a costly challenge. And Mexico's Cesar Montes completes his group with 1 red card as well. One simple card may look small, but sometimes it decides an entire tournament. Because in football, every decision matters. From simple warnings to game-changing dismissals, every card has a very specific purpose in football. Some are used every single weekend, while others remain fascinating ideas that never became part of the official game. Now the next time you watch a football match, you'll know exactly what every card means. And you'll understand why one decision from the referee can completely change the story of a match. Football isn't just about scoring goals. It's also about discipline, respect, and making the right decisions under pressure. And that's exactly what makes this beautiful game so unpredictable. If you learned something new today, you're already seeing football a little differently. Make sure to subscribe because we're breaking down football in the simplest way possible, one story at a time. Until then, keep learning, keep watching, and enjoy the beautiful game. See you in the next one.